Hi guys, my name is Beth Nanson. I'm a registered dietitian with Copeman Healthcare, working in the North Shore Clinic. And today, I thought we could talk about bloating, which doesn't sound super fun and exciting, I know, but most of us experience bloating to some extent, some worse than others, and so I thought we could chat about it. So what is bloating? Bloating often refers to that physical sensation of abdominal swelling. So you often hear people say, feels like there's a balloon in my tummy, or it feels like, for women, it feels like I'm 6 months pregnant. Those are some common ways to describe bloating, or ways that patients often describe bloating. People often report bloating usually to get worse over the course of the day, be exacerbated by meals, and resolve overnight. So bloating can be from a number of things. It can be from swallowing air, which can be due to eating too fast, chewing gum, drinking carbonated beverages, or even using straws. It can also be from stress. So just going back to that gut-brain connection that is so real, and especially in these situations, we can really see it. It can also be from what we call dysbiosis, which refers to an imbalance of gut bacteria in our guts. It can also be from slow-moving or sluggish bowels, which we often refer to as constipation. It can also be from certain disease states, such as IBD, which is inflammatory bowel disease, Crohn's, for example, IBS, or celiac disease, to name a few. It can also be from a form of abdominal compression, like when we wear really tight pants or sit for really long periods of time, like if you have a desk job. And it can also be from food. So certain carbohydrates in certain foods can be harder for our bodies to digest and absorb. And this means if they're not absorbed very well, they travel to our large intestine, where they're actually fermented by the gut bacteria that live there. This fermentation process leads to a lot of gas, and this gas can lead to bloating. So the most important question, what can we do about it? So if it's to do with swallowing too much air too fast, we can limit our use of straws, of chewing gum, of carbonated beverages, and have maybe flavored water instead, and as well, eat a lot slower. So take your time when you eat. If it's to do with stress, we can look more into mindfulness techniques as well as meditation. So one of our other dietitians, Heather Feldman, has some really great videos for meditation that you should definitely check out. If it's to do with sluggish bowels and more constipation, we can increase our fiber intake, specifically soluble fiber. So having more avocados, black beans, Brussels sprouts, or things like psyllium or ground flaxseed. Another thing we can do is move our bodies more. Moving our bodies helps to move our gut and bowels as well. So if you have a desk job, get up once in a while and walk around the house, take breaks and walk outside. That can really help. And as well, there's some food things we can try. So I have some props here. Number one, fennel seeds. So fennel seeds can really help pass gas, and they're very little, as you can see. There's one. I chew about 2 to 3 of them. They taste like licorice, which is great, and it can really help pass along gas. Another prop I have is ginger, which is a prokinetic, which can also help move things along. You can take it as the actual ginger root in certain meals, or as a tea, or you can actually buy the packaged tea and have it that way. As well, peppermint. Peppermint tea can also really help to relax your gut, to calm down and reduce those contractions that can lead to some pain and bloating. And last one is a probiotic. The example I have here today is a line. definitely best to talk to your dietitian about which probiotic would be best for you. You can also pair it with psyllium so that the gut bugs have some food and fiber to eat. But this can also help with that dysbiosis piece of bloating. 2 extra notes. 1, it's important to try one of the things that I listed above first. If you try all of them, it's hard to know which is working. And 2, always check with your doctor before adding a supplement into your regime, just to make sure there's no medication interactions or any other reason that you shouldn't be taking it. I hope you can all now beat that bloat.